And you wrote, you heard right almost from the beginning about this grounding of the Cutter Jarvis up in Alaska in 1972. You did a fascinating thing with this book that I want to start with, because you really talk about the namesake of the cutter and where Jarvis fits into history and Alaskan history. So tell us a little bit about the namesake and his efforts back in 1897.
He was selected to help lead a mission. There was 13 ships, I think, stranded up in Alaska. They stayed up in Alaska in those days. There was a lot of whaling ships that went up there, and a storm came in and basically trapped these ships up there. And if they didn't get food and supply up there, they would have all these men, a couple hundred of them, I forget the numbers, would probably perish up there in Alaska. The harsh conditions that were up there. So David Jarvis was selected to lead an expedition up there to bring up all these reindeer that would be used for food up there once they got up there, but to go over the Alaska frontier to get up there. And just reading about it just seemed like mission impossible, what he accomplished.
It was one of these stories where when you were telling it, I'm going, you guys, I wouldn't believe if it was a movie. You know, they've got something like 1,500 miles to travel up to Point Barrow to get these stranded whalers. There's no food up there. So this Lieutenant Jarvis assigned this mission to do this Alaska rescue, goes, well, I don't remember the numbers, but it's like 500 reindeer that I'm going to essentially dog sled up to these stranded whalers so that they have food and we can get through the winter. Who would have thought you could move that many reindeer in the same direction?
Listen to this full episode and more on the Apple Podcasts app, Blog Talk Radio, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio.